Hey guys, welcome to BP The Bible Perspective. Why is it so important that people want other people to know how bad George Floyd was? How much of a criminal he was? What is really driving that? Now, before I get into it, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP The Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comments section below. All comments are welcome. One of the most despicable things that has come out of this George Floyd's murder. We all saw, at least by now, probably most of you have seen, the horrific video of the cop kneeling on his kneeling on his neck, literally suffocating him to death. And maybe that is probably the most impactful thing that has happened with that. We actually almost solved that. Back in the day, used to call these snuff films. Well, that's kind of what this was when we saw this before our eyes. And of course, this has ignited a firestorm, a worldwide now protest against police brutality. So much so that it has also brought out the ugly. Candace Owens decided she was going to do a rebuttal video. Now, why? This is what I'm still swirling around in my head. That at this time, she thought it was such a good idea to get this video where she basically says she doesn't support George Floyd as a martyr. Now, as Candace normally does, she filled the video with a lot of straw man, things that really people are not saying, and the point that it's not even the point of what the whole episode is about, the protest that is. Well, she dug up his criminal record and in detail went through to show why this man was a horrible person or a criminal. Now, of course, in her mind, she was saying that it's not fit to be a martyr, a symbol, or anything. And that's, of course, missing the point. People like Candace, black people like Candace, are grifters. They found a niche. In other words, guess what? They know there is an audience of white people that listen to her. And as long as she's trashing black people, those white people are listening to her. So my biggest thing is, well, why is it so important? Now, Candace doesn't really believe, my opinion, she don't really believe the stuff she's saying. She doesn't really have the convictions that she proclaims. She knows, the audience does. So let's kind of focus on the audience. Why is it important for them to know that he was a man who, that if the cops hadn't kneed to death, let's say if Candace is true, would have went to jail. But he didn't. They killed him right in front of the world's eyes. So the bigger issue, and what is the protest about, and what sparked so, was that the police actions, that's what George Floyd's part is in this. Whether or not he was a criminal with petty crimes and things like that, and even if you want to say he had more serious crimes, the question is, did he deserve to die in the manner by cops? That's the issue. See, the real issue is that people want to divert away from that issue alone. Now, unfortunately, they can't. Protesters are still growing at the time of this taping. They don't seem to be slowing up. Why? Because people are tired of this unfettered abuse and authority by cops. Hopefully, reforms will come out of this. Let's go back to the people, though, who want to see the image destroyed. What is it that you're destroying? You're certainly not going to destroy the image of a cop who put his knee on his neck until this man is dead. And as I said, and if you wanted to say that he wasn't a saint, that he was a sinner, if you want to say he was a criminal, did the cops have the right to act as judge and jury and executioner? So what is the point of destroying his image right now? Does it give you solace? Does it make you feel superior? Or what? What exactly is the point? Now Candace, her point was it gets her appearances. She's all over the place. Her name is splattered now. People are knowing more and more. And even though probably the majority of the people despise her, there's a big audience that accepts her. The people of Fox News, for example, conservative news. She was on Glenn Beck talking about the same thing. How much of a criminal this man was. Not the fact that a cop need him in there. Oh, they do the platitudes. Well, he didn't deserve to die. Stop. Why go further with that? He didn't deserve to die. So everything else is irrelevant. So why do you need to trash him? Well, what they want to do is to trash not so much as George Floyd, but the image of Black Lives Matter, the image of protesters saying that we need police reform, the image of crying out against racism. But here's my point. No matter how you may disagree with it, you still cannot erase the fact that this man didn't deserve to die with a knee in his neck, suffocating him until he was dead. But Candace had a nice audience. Like I say, 2+ million hits on that video. So there's a lot of people still watching. Can't do anything about that. But I'm telling you, the real issue behind Candace Owens and behind people who watch her, that people resonate with her, and people like that, who said that George Floyd did not deserve the spotlight or martyrdom, but he didn't deserve to die either. That is my perspective, guys. And please like and share this video and subscribe to BP The Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comments section below. All comments are welcome. Till next time, I'll see you then.